Today, we're talking about something almost everyone has experienced: trying to cancel a subscription. Signing up takes 30 seconds. But canceling, suddenly there are extra screens, hidden buttons, special offers, confusing menus. And sometimes you have to contact support. That's not always an accident. So let's talk about why canceling feels impossible. You ever notice how easy it is to start paying for something? You click one button, maybe two. You enter your card, and suddenly you're subscribed. But when you try to cancel, the whole experience changes. Now the button is harder to find. The page has more steps. The wording gets confusing. You get asked if you're sure. Then you get offered a discount. Then you get asked why you're leaving. Then sometimes you're told to call someone, email support, or log in on a different device. And the weird part is, this is usually not because canceling is technically difficult. It is because canceling is financially dangerous for the company. When you sign up, the company gains money. When you cancel, the company loses future money. So the sign-up process is designed like a slide: smooth, fast, easy. But the cancellation process is often designed like a maze. Not impossible, but annoying enough that some people give up. And that tiny moment matters, because the subscription business does not only make money from people who love the product, it also makes money from people who forgot they were paying, people who meant to cancel but got distracted, people who saw the cancellation process and thought, "I'll do it later," people who were offered a discount and stayed for one more month, people who could not find the button quickly enough. That is the hidden system. The company does not always need to trap you forever. It just needs to delay your cancellation. Because every extra month is revenue, and this changes how the product is designed. A normal customer thinks, "I should be able to leave as easily as I joined." But the company might think, "How do we reduce churn?" Churn is the business word for customers leaving. And once a company starts measuring churn, cancellation becomes a battlefield. Every step in the cancellation process can be tested. Does this warning screen make people stay? Does this discount save more customers? Does asking for feedback slow them down? Does hiding the cancel button reduce cancellations? Does forcing people to call support make them delay? And this is why the experience can feel so strange, because the cancel page is not always designed around what is easiest for you. It is designed around what keeps the most people paying. That does not mean every company is evil. Some companies make cancellation simple. Some genuinely want to understand why customers leave. And sometimes there are real reasons for extra steps, like preventing accidental cancellation. But there is a big difference between confirming your choice and wearing you down. One is clarity, the other is friction. And friction is powerful because it does not have to stop everyone. It only has to stop some people. Imagine 100 people try to cancel. If 10 of them give up, forget, accept a discount, or delay for another month, that is extra money. Now multiply that across thousands or millions of users. Suddenly, a confusing cancel process becomes extremely profitable. This is why subscriptions are so attractive. A normal one-time purchase forces the company to win your money again every time, but a subscription flips the default. Instead of asking you to pay again, the system keeps charging you unless you actively stop it. That means the company benefits from your inaction. Forgetfulness becomes revenue. Confusion becomes revenue. Delay becomes revenue. And this is why free trials are so common. A free trial feels harmless. But the business model often depends on people not canceling before the trial ends. That does not mean every free trial is a scam, but the structure matters. If the company really believed most people would willingly continue, it would not need to rely so heavily on forgotten deadlines, quiet renewals, and difficult exits. The most important thing to understand is this: modern companies do not only design products, they design decisions. They design the moment you sign up, they design the moment you upgrade, they design the moment you hesitate, and they design the moment you try to leave. That is why the cancel button matters, because it shows you who the system is really serving. If a company makes it easy to enter but hard to exit, the product is not just selling convenience. It is using friction as a business tool. And once you see this pattern, you notice it everywhere: apps, streaming services, gyms, software, news websites, delivery memberships, storage plans, dating apps, cloud services. The sign up button is bright, simple, and friendly. The cancel button is hidden, gray, delayed, or surrounded by guilt. And that is the real lesson. A company's values are not only shown in its ads, they are shown in the exit door. Because when a company respects the customer, leaving should be simple. But when a company depends on people staying by accident, cancellation becomes difficult on purpose. So next time a service takes 10 seconds to join, but 10 minutes to leave, remember, that is not just bad design. Sometimes that is the design.